So, welcome to Spirit Intuitive Tarot, and this is Lisa. I could not resist putting up a video regarding all the goings on. So here I am on the bandwagon doing a video. It's always difficult for me to do the uploads because I'm so used to the live streams, but I have things I would like to share. So I'm going to share them. First and foremost, I do want to say that I was feeling all the things everybody else is feeling when Biden did decide he wasn't going to run for reelection. I was like, oh, no. It really feels like you need to really stay in there. But I actually got this wave of relief, actually, when he did make that choice. And I do think he made the choice, albeit I do realize there were so many others who were pushing for it. The pressure was on, right? Every day we were hearing about it. And it was so frustrating. But it really feels like that was the move. It feels like that makes room for more. It's not that we weren't getting enough already. It just makes room for more, if that makes any sense. It feels like it's really making room for more opportunity and more flexibility. And it's wiping the slate clean of the stress, the daily stress of hearing about should he step down, should he not. So Biden definitely was weighing his options that entire time. I don't feel like he got pushed. I feel like there were circumstances that were presented before him, and he was able to use his deductive reasoning and figure out, okay, is this what I need to do? So I respect the choice. You have to. I respect his choice. So, in the endorsement of Kamala, oh my gosh, so exciting. It's all of it really leads me to what I want to talk about, and that's fear. I think that everything that's going on politically right now, it's really fear-based. People who are so extreme right and do not take the time to understand others, other cultures, other situations, other scenarios, pulling away from potential too extravagant of a focus upon evangelical and whatever that is. Fear of things you don't know. If you're brought up a certain way, or you're surrounded by a certain kind of environment, it's really easy to translate that into fear when you're presented with other cultures, other people, other beliefs. There's like no flexibility, right? So when people are fearful, they act out. They get crazy. They do the craziest things. They say terrible things. They do terrible things. Fear can make you impulsive. Fear can make you irrational. Fear can make you even not attempt to do things that you're very capable of doing. So you miss opportunities. You miss really good opportunities. So some of what I want to talk about is also fear. Uh, by the way, I don't know how to edit videos, so everything you're getting right now is just completely stream of consciousness. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Um, but I feel like I wanted to say something. I've got so much information in my head. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. But um, yes, fear is definitely um, something that causes so many problems for all of us. Um, which gets back to Biden dropping out of the race for reelection. So that's a fearful moment for many. I mean, I'm reading, I'm hearing, I'm getting emails and seeing comments about how so many Democrats are just like, oh my gosh, how could he? And what are we going to do? You got to remember, when Biden was elected, everybody was so excited. We've got this vice president for backup, for whatever. Well, here she is. Here she is. And although it's not official, and she's got to jump through some hoops right now to uh, get on that ticket, but uh, she's getting donations like crazy, and people are getting excited, and uh, I just feel like a lot of what we need to realize is that all of this is such a pivotal moment to have a female of any sort. First of all, a female, but of any sort of ethnicity at all, because I believe she's Black, but she's also, I think, South Asian. Uh, all these firsts are fabulous, and to have Kamala in there amongst all of the poo, where we've got so many uh, daily messages about how women's rights are being taken away. The power of women is so intimidating. Um, don't even get me started on the Black jobs. Well, Kamala, you go get your Black job. It's there for the waiting. It's waiting for you. I'm not throwing cards. I'm not getting the vibes. I might be too wrapped up in the situation to really be able to uh, put a cohesive statement together with this. Because, like I said, I wish I could edit videos. But what I'm trying to say is, what an exciting time for this. The timing is everything. Democrats, blue people, the players have changed, but the game is the same. That's all I got to say. All the same principles, all the same motivations, all the same policies, all the same goals, looking toward the future. That stuff doesn't change. Vote blue. Definitely vote blue. Do it, because this is the time. Don't believe the polls. I mean, I'm no expert. If you want to follow the polls, go ahead. But I don't pay attention to the polls. Don't pay attention to the polls. Do as much research as you can. On my community tab, I've got a link that was provided by Prince Charming's mom, is her name on here. And I've been just like blowing it up so that everybody will know. If you want to send a message to the White House to show your support, um, click on the link because it's in there. But anyway, back to fear. I kind of want to talk about the fear again. So, when we talk about racism and um, even dealings with other countries, different religions, and things like that, um, there's such a lack of acceptance. It's such an us and them mentality that it's been kind of developing. It's so frustrating, especially if you're somebody who wants to do let's just all just enjoy each other and learn from each other and grow, right? But it turns into such a competition, and that's what the United States has turned into right now. Is just go red, go blue, all that stuff. It's like, if we're doing this, okay, game on, here we go. So yeah, I definitely am using my little teeny platform to let everybody know who passes through, vote blue. Don't uh, take on the um, the frequently held belief that you're making a statement by not voting, not contributing, not supporting, because that's just wasted. It's a wasted vote. It's wasted input. Everybody um, who has the opportunity to vote needs to do so. It's really important to do it. However that may play out for you. Now I feel like I want to skip back to the fear thing. With fear, you can also think in terms of how to turn that fear around to make it more productive. So those of us who are fearful because what we're hearing about Project 2025, or um, the fact that Biden has stepped out, and uh, we're scrambling to figure out who's potentially going to be Kamala's VP if we do that. And if anything, I think we can be democratically resilient with all this. Whatever cards all the readers throw, whatever vibe everybody's getting, if it ends up being something completely off the rails of what everybody was feeling at the time, it's because there's so many moving parts to everything. And it's difficult to narrow it down. But that fear of the unknown, turn that fear around. Use that fear to challenge yourself, to learn what's going on, to see who to reach out to, see who to email, give a phone call. I don't know, anything. Participation is everything right now. And I think that it's super important. I'm definitely doing more things than I had ever done lately. And I'm probably doing super, super more by doing this video, because I know it's a hot mess, because I'm talking about 20 different things and trying to squeeze it into a small video. And I can't edit it. So if this gets posted, you'll know that I probably reviewed it and figured it was okay. If you don't see it, you don't see it. That means I deleted it. But anyway, vote blue. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It looks like I've only been on for about 15 minutes. It's not too much rambling. Maybe I did squeeze everything in here. Anyway, I think I'm going to talk more about this, even if it is a mess, because there are things on my mind, and I don't think I'm alone on a lot of what I want to say. You know what? I do want to say one more thing. You know, I had a comment on my channel where somebody said, you know, I don't think Americans are going to vote for a black woman. And my response was, well, I mean, I don't remember the exact wording, but I did throw in there that, well, I mean, nobody thought that we'd have a black vice president who was a female either. And we did. This is a time for firsts, I think, whether they're bad or good. You know, we've got some bad firsts that are happening, obviously. You know, we got felons running for president. Don't get me started. But we've got so many wonderful firsts. Don't forget, we got Ketanji. I mean, I know the Supreme Court's got their own thing going on, but I think it's a time for a lot of good firsts. And I kind of want to throw in something else too. Andy Beshear, Kentucky. Look him up. ex-VP for President Kamala. Okay, I'm leaving now. We'll see if this gets posted. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Thank you.